so our first exercise, we hit more of a compound movement with more of like a pressing movement and hack squat. So this one, we're doing a little more isolation squeeze, really trying to focus on isolate those quadricep muscles, all the heads of them, and make sure we get them fatigued as much as we can. At the end of the day, our goal is to break down as much tissue as we can and then rebuild it through nutrition and rest, etc., so on and so forth.
So we try 2 second pause on the top and a 3 second negative.
Okay. 2 top, 3 down. Yeah. 12 to 15.
10 for this. 3 doing pauses and
10.
negatives.
Okay. All right, let's go.
You can barely reach.
Who you saw?
It is 5
3.
Good stuff.
One more. Very smooth.
Makes it a little bit harder.
Very smooth.
Yeah, you can see your quads fucking
Twitching on the way down.
Twitching out.
Yeah, it's that control. Woo.
I think I'm gonna stick there and do the
Okay.
2 second pause, 3 second.
All right, John.
That might be a little bit longer.
There we go. Look at that control. Fibers activating on the negative. Come on, John. Nice. Nice. There you go. Good squeeze. Good squeeze up. Again. And again. Easy, man. Easy. Good control. Partials, partials. I thought about doing that too. Next set, I'm going to get some of those. Yep. Partials to failure at the end. Whatever's left is gone. Good work.
So, top set, we're controlling them. And guys, you'll see at the end, what we're doing is pretty much we take our control sets to failure until we start getting sloppy or losing that full range of motion. And then we'll immediately pump into a lesser range of motion for negatives, almost like a piston style. Not locking out, not full extension. Just pretty much, once again, trying to break down as much tissue as we can, because that is our goal.
And you said that helped get your outer quad, right?
Yeah, so in bodybuilding, they focus a lot on something called the sweep, that outer quad head. And the way I was able to develop that one a lot more was through a lot of control, trying to figure out what types of exercises work for my leverage and range of motion. I'm not crazy tall, but I'm pretty much 5'11", so I'm on the taller end of a bodybuilder. And certain movements that these guys might be able to do might feel a little funny for me, and I might not get the best activation. So my advice to anyone is, no matter your training partners, whoever it is, try to figure out what exercises work the best for you. Don't just go cookie cutter, trying to, well, you know, so-and-so I saw online, man, he did that one and he's on the Olympia stage. That's good, it worked for him. Make sure it works for you guys.
Nate's got great quads. Great sweep. Come on, Nate. Easy, Nate. Good.
There you go, Nate. There you go, Nate. There you go, Nate.
Up. Squeeze. Hold. Great control.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. Pump out.
Keep going. Keep going.
Pump out, Nate.
Keep going, Nate. Keep going, Nate.
That's it.
There you go. There you go. Good. All right, Salvi.
Let me get a plate on there, man.
Hey, man, you know what time it
Let me
is.
get a plate on there.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
There you go. Let's get to work. Squeeze it. Same control.
Yep.
Same control. Might be heavier. Same control.
We gotta shout out our sponsors. First Attachment Nutrition. Sipping on some field rations right now.
Man, he looks good. He looks so good.
Essential amino acids, intra-workout.
What's his name?
Keeps you anabolic.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody likes that word. Let's go.
Let's go, Sal. Easy work. Control. Easy work. Here we go, Sal. Easy work. Easy work. Salvi, push it harder. There you go. There you go. No stone unturned. Let's go now.
There you go, Sal.
There you go. Pump out. Yep.
That's it. Man.
Hey, man. Life alert.
Woo.
Life
Yeah, I gotta
alert.
keep that watch on, man.
Life alert.
I track my heart rate every workout. I have to. Woo. Once I go to outer space, I won't come back. That's my top challenge. All right, John. Let's go. Come on, man. Squeeze them. All the way up to the hip. All the way down to the knee. Come on, up. Good. Up. Good. That's 4. Come on. Again, that's 5. Stay in it. Stay in it. 6. Come on, halfway. Again. 7. Stay in control. Stay in control. Get it up. 8. Come on. Again. 9. Come on. Get the 3 and some partials. 3 and partials. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Partials. 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 More. More. Come on, John. Finish them. Finish them. Finish. Oh. You know when I was like, more, Nate, more. You're like, that's it. As soon as I did it, I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones where when
like
it's done, it's
yeah,
instantly done.
You know when you're done.
Yeah, you go from thinking you're gonna get 10 to 3.
Oh my God.
It's like, that's it.
I don't need much weight.
Whose
for
idea
this.
was that? Oh. Oh.
What do you want?
Woo.
Sticking with
All
the-
right.
Okay.
All right.
Hang them out.
Easy work, Nate. Easy work.
Look at them things. Come on.
Easy work.
Come on, Nate. Nice and tight. There you go. You can see Nate, like we try to stay forward, keep the core activated so you're not arching your lower back. You got the lower back on the pad, but the upper back sitting up straight. Putting all the tension on the quad. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. Again. All right, here we go. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Rep them now. Rep them now. Keep going.
There you
Keep
go.
going. More.
There you go.
More. More. Squeeze. All right, good work. Good work.
Good.
How many sets we doing there?
That was it?
That was it.
That was
okay.
top side.
Yeah, perfect.
Adductors now?
Adductor
All right.
sounds good.
So one of the movements people might make fun of a little bit is the good girl, bad girl, adductor, abductor. Of course, it pretty much sums up the inside of the leg, the outside leg, being able to kick it out and bring it back in. So that being said, it's actually really important, not only for stability when we're squatting or doing other movements like that, side to side stability also, but also when you're on stage.
Fills out the leg.
And it fills out that leg and it gives you a lot of inner muscle on the leg so it doesn't look very shallow or straight up and down, which is pretty much what we're trying to avoid.
The doctors? Yeah, he's got good at
So
and it's a thing that we don't talk about it and you can't see it, but when we're when we're on the stage, we're pushing down and out against the floor to activate that inner and outer. Yeah, pulling a piece of paper apart so you really can get the inner and then the glutes are locked in place. Look at these quads. You can really see that outer sweep and inner thigh. Pretty much, yeah, from here. Really fills out the leg. I mean, you could imagine if that piece was gone, his legs would look really narrow. So that inner thigh and then the sweep on the outside. Feet are usually about 45 degrees turned out. And we kind of mimic that same motion once we get in the machine, keeping our feet about 45 degrees. It translates directly to the pose.
Should have been a powerlifter. I hate the shave.
I was just going the top bar, and my knee will be bent a little more. He has more of a straight, long leg. And you can try both, honestly. Or mix them in within the set. How'd it feel?
feel good.
Feel good.
Make sure when you guys are doing these that you're able to lengthen and stretch out all of this inner leg, all this adductor. So you want to be able to maximize the lengthening portion of the movement of the muscle and then come together and contract. Don't just move them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So once again, we're doing as much weight as we can by controlling. And you know, there were some studies done. I wish I could reference who did them, but it showed that, for instance, for hamstrings training, the most muscularity or the most growth that came was when the hamstring was in the lengthened portion of the movement. So we have to make sure that we're full stretch, full contract on these.
Up. I got more of a bend in my knee, like 90 degree. And then again, I'll turn my feet out and heels in, toes out, heels in. Really get the stretch. Pause for a second, squeeze and hold. It's not a huge muscle, but we treat it as such.
Good stuff. Good contraction, good lengthen. There you go. Yep.
I'll do a couple with the leg straight.
Everybody. It's a substation alarm.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I can't put my feet on the top one.
Nah, the leg's way too long. Way too long. Nice, Nate, nice. You see he really's taking his time on that negative. There you go, good. Good squeeze. Good squeeze. Good squeeze. Good squeeze. Feels kind of light, huh?
Yeah, it's light.
Yeah, it's all good. That's what I figured. We're probably
I think
gonna
you
rack
can
it
go
out. Yeah, we can rack it out. Usually one good set to kind of feel it. We want to see how the weight feels.
I like doing these before I do the hack squat, honestly.
Yeah.
To get the adductors primed up.
Yep. John, what you want? That was 145. It was pretty light, right?
Like two.
Yeah.
Is this push back? No, okay. So I'll be pulling
Good
just a
enough?
little more.
Ready?
Yeah, not too fast. Right there. Good.
Good squeeze in on the first one.
I got you. I'm good.
Let's go. Man, you should see your hamstring from the side. Like it's like his. It's just hanging. Squeeze. Oh man, come on now. I think so too. You patiently waited it.
You longer than us.
Man. Come on, John. And again, you can see upper back's off the pad. We like to sit nice and straight. Core still activated. All the tension on the muscle that we're focusing on. Hyperextend in the back. Good control. Nice. Nice.
Woo. Man.
Sorry, Nate. I need your help. Make sure I don't kick you in the face. Oh, there we go. All right, ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm good. Got it. Good.
Good sound.
Whew. Man. Whew.
Last one,
Yeah, that's good.
If I can lift my legs up.
Good enough stretch. Once more. A little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yep.
Okay.
Right here, bro. I'm gonna airdrop you a video.
Okay. Let's go. Squeeze. Good. Nice. Fucking cows crazy, dog. Yep. Good stretch. Good stretch. Yep. Keep that focus on it. Keep that focus on it. Back in. There you go. Yep. Get that hold. Get that hold. Nice. Get that hold. There we go. Again. Hold. Nice.
That's it.
All right, good. Good work. Ooh, that's what we got. Get some glutes in there. Hamstring. You see the glute stretching at the bottom. The nice part is his hips are able to stay back. Doesn't have to extend the hip at the top. Focusing all on the legs. Almost like leg press. Right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You see the hamstrings hanging at the bottom. No heavy weight load on the spine.
Nah, this feels great. I think, not to
Don't
You know.
even say it.
try to be biased, but I like the way this one feels
Oh, okay.
because at the end of the day, I'm still able to keep upright as a guy with longer legs. When I was squatting, trying to keep the bar pass straight, I would have a little bit more of a bend to be able to keep that bar pass straight. So allowing me to load this through my hips and keep myself as upright as I can, I'm able to activate a little more quadricep, glute, actual focus on my leg work instead of a little more of my posterior chain taking over and helping me with it.
Let me get it, Phil.
Feels good, man.
Let's see here.
It might be too tall for you, huh?
Let's see. Yeah.
Now you think you got it?
Hold on. Oh, here, maybe I can
Pull it out just a little.
Hold on.
Yeah, pull the handle.
Oh, pull it. Oh.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm good now. Let's see. Ooh.
Good.
Oh, man.
Staying upright. Here we go, Sal.
Ooh. Yeah, that's deceiving.
Good. Very good. We'll get one more plate on this one.
Yeah.
Too
You got to
close,
feel
just
that
one
thing
more.
out in the beginning,
Yeah.
though, man. It feels pretty heavy
one
once
more.
you start off.
It's a solid machine right here. You got it, huh?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I could see it now where it's at. All right,
We
mate.
could bring those things up.
What, the blocks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
that'll
can
work.
stand on them
That'll work.
if you want to do that. Nick, you want to bring one down?
Just so you can unrack it. Oh, you mean stand
Sal,
on it the
you
whole
got
time?
The other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch your foot. So you can unrack it. I don't want to hit your leg.
All right, Nate.
Easy work. Good, Nate.
Man, look at them legs, boy. That looks nice. Yeah, one more play to be perfect.
Easy. Good, Nate. Easy 10. Easy 10.
Yep. Go up. You good? Go ahead, bring it down. Yeah. You ready to go, huh?
Yeah.
One more plate each side?
Yeah, let's go. All right, this should be good.
You need more food.
See, it's gone. That thing's gone. I felt like it was too much when we came in. I was like, oh, never mind.
I got a Mr. Moth. Otherwise, I'd be going down for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go, John.
Work.
It's crazy because the same muscles you're going down, what you feel on the way up.
Yeah, just
You
that
know what I
constant
mean? It's
tension.
constant. Yeah, it's constant. You don't feel the glutes trying to take over at the top at all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Nice. Nice. Yep. Good. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yep. Up. Again. Up. Rise. Belt squat at the home gym?
Yeah, but
Obviously not like
it's a
this,
cheap
right?
one.
Yeah.
Bell's a steal. I don't think I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, this is a very, very unique setup here.
It's like a fish.
You go, Sal. Wrap that leg around it.
Hold on.
Wrap that leg around it.
Oh, I got it.
Bring that leg
Oh,
behind it.
Oh.
No, other way, Sal.
Which way? Help me, man. I'm
Yeah.
discombobulated.
When
right now.
bodybuilders try to use powerlifting equipment, it ain't gonna go right. Good, so get down. Good, wrap this leg behind it.
Ah.
Man, just need a little help.
Dang, man.
So, he got it. He got it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You went full meathead.
Completely.
That's right. For me.
Like I didn't just do it. All right. I know this part.
Come on.
Ooh.
Good shot.
Ooh.
Good shot.
I want to. Thank you. John made that look easy, man. I hate going after him. He made that look real easy. Woo! Felt that shit, man. That little bit of, what is that, maybe?
If you leave me hanging, bro.
Thank you, sir. I told you I'm gone, man.
That's all right.
That's what, a 2-inch lift? The first set I didn't have that block. That was a significant difference.
Yeah.
Now,
Just like, it looks
we
like
added
pretty
weight,
much, so Nate, before you go, so if you guys look, as a power lifter, we're always focused on top, like the crest of the knee. Watch your arm a little bit, Nate. The crest of the knee being above the crease of the hip, right? Because that's a good squat in powerlifting. For a bodybuilder, it's going to change what muscles we're focusing on, which ones are activating. So since we're going a little bit below, we're gonna have a little bit of glute activation, right? Because it's gonna lengthen that glute. Possibly lengthen a little adductor, maybe a little hamstring, but it's really gonna focus on stretching this quad as well. Now, if we did more of a partial where he's above parallel, it's primarily going to focus on the quad and more glute, right? Hamstring will be taken out, but most of it's gonna be put on the quad and a little bit of the glute. But this allows a little more activation of more muscle groups once we break below parallel. First, for powerlifting, I would suggest doing overload. If you have a weakness, hitting certain overload movements, but also don't neglect getting below parallel, becoming strong in the hole. So you can take that any way you want, but yeah, so strong in the hole, because at the end of the day, if you're doing your whole program for 12 weeks, and you got a meet coming up, and you're squatting 2 inches above parallel, do not be upset if you go to the meet and you get a red light. Make sure, hey, don't get mad at the judges, the refs. So make sure you train that you compete as well.
Yep. Great advice. Good power, Nate. Nice. Easy.
Easy work, Nate. Last set, make count. Make count. Hey, last set.
Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Come on. Yep. Again. Up, 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 up.
Watch, he almost slipped.
That's
He almost slipped. Yeah, he almost
Perfect.
slipped. He's pushing.
Perfect.
Good, that's it.
Yeah.
We'll do leg press and that'll be it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, guys, so
One more.
first we did hacks. Second, we did leg extension. Third, we did adductor. Fourth, we've done our belt loaded squat or plate loaded belt squat. And our last one, our fifth exercise, we're going to move to our leg press. Try to knock that one out. Save the best for last. Obviously, guys, we got here a leg press. However, if you go to your normal gym, most of the time, they're not gonna be this well constructed, and they're not gonna have that split in the middle that allows you to do single leg. So, because we are here at the Mecca Elite FTS, we're gonna try to incorporate a few different things. We may do single leg, pretty much, since we're more quad focused today, we're gonna focus on keeping our feet close and lower on the platform. So Salby, if you wanna get down, I'm gonna show a few different ways you can hit different portions of your leg. So Salby's gonna put his feet up in a normal, just natural position, so both legs up. Okay, maybe Nate would have been better because it's so tight.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is bring him down just a little more. Bring him down. Can you go down?
Chicken.
Do you want Nate pop in or?
Good.
Okay. So, well, don't go.
I'm not.
But so what we got here, we're focusing on our toes. Watch your hand. And your knees. Okay. So when we're focused on a quadricep movement, we want to have a little more, and you guys have heard this before, knee over toe flexion. So our knee is going to come out, when we're coming down, our knee is going to come over our toe. Now, if we wanted to incorporate a little more hamstring lengthening, a little more of a full leg movement, we're going to have our feet higher. So Salvi, if you want to put your feet higher. Good. And come out just a little bit more. So more of our natural squat, maybe a little bit closer than a squat stance, but pretty much a natural range of motion that not only will he incorporate quads and hamstrings, but if you see now, his knee is not going to come past, when he comes down, it's not going to come past that toe cap. So that's going to mean it's going to take less pressure off the knee, less pressure off the quad. We're going to be able to hit more of a full leg movement. Now, if Salvi brings his legs out wide, right, and so we're trying to focus on our adductor again, the inside of the leg, Salvi's going to sort of do a sumo stance leg press. And so you see, at the end of the day, no matter where he goes with his feet, whether his feet are angled straight up, his feet are angled out, whichever way your femur and hip joint are aligned or proportioned, he's got to make sure that his knee joint is following his toes, right? So we don't want any valgus movement coming in with his knees and possibly blowing out our knees. So what he's got here is, see how he's got his toes out? When he comes down, it's going to open up as if you were doing a sumo squat or a wide stance squat or a sumo deadlift. And that's going to work a lot of his adductor, a lot of his inner quad, a little bit of hamstring connection down there. But his knee is going to come out because it's going to be following his toe cap, right? And so another one we could do, a final one we could do, bring your feet all the way up together. So what he's doing, maybe a little bit lower. All right, so what he's doing here, he's back to like sort of a normal stance, but his legs are much higher. So as you can tell, his knee is definitely not going over his toe cap. This is going to pretty much take everything off his quads, maybe just a little bit will be left, but it's going to be focused solely on the back of his leg, the hamstring. That's once again where he's going to get the most lengthening of his leg. So once again, we do the movement based on what we're trying to actually hit. So as a powerlifter, if you've got a weakness in sumo or your adductors or your knees are coming in, may want to focus a little more quads, a little more adductor. As a bodybuilder, we're just focusing, okay, I need to build up my hamstrings, I need to build up my adductors, I need to build up just solely my quads, a little bit, of my teardrop over my knee, medialis, lateralis, whichever one we want to hit is how we set up the leg press. So today we're probably going to hit a little bit lower stance, a little bit closer, just finish up with some quad stuff.
All right.
Oof. So notice how Salvi's coming down. Nice and controlled, no bouncing. Almost giving it a little pause in the bottom. Little pause right there. Taking all momentum out. He's taking all momentum out so that his quads are forced to take the brunt of that. There we go. Yep. Guys, be careful if you go too deep. Good. Good, Salvi, that's it. Just stay there, Salvi. So as Salvi was coming down, you noticed that, lift your hands up, so you noticed that his lower back wasn't curving up off the bench at the seat. So if we're getting a lot of lumbar flexion while we're doing the leg press, we've got to be careful. L5, S1, a lot of pressure on that joint, we can hurt ourselves. We can even hurt our floating ribs if our knees come deep enough into our ribs.
I felt that.
So you have to be careful. Make sure you keep your hips planted. Remember, we're focusing on lengthening the hamstrings, the quads, so on and so forth. If we start shifting our hips up, then it's going to take that focus off of the legs, put it more onto that lower back, which is going to get us less results in the legs. That's why we don't want to do that. And be safe.
That thing felt heavy though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thanks, Nate. That was good.
That felt heavy, man.
Little sister.
That did not feel like 2 plates, I'll tell you that.
Oh, you sound good. Because that's a thing a lot of fucking people do. They go too deep and their face gets off the pad.
It's a heavy sled, man.
It looked heavy.
Legs were shaking before I even pushed it off.
All the muscle.
Come on, Nate. Jeez Louise. Nate's got a nice range of motion at the bottom like that. Get down there deep. Good, Nate. Good, Nate. Feel good?
Yeah.
Right?
It
Heavy,
is a
right?
heavier sled.
Man.
A little tougher to get out of too.
What's that?
A little tougher to get out of too.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. This thing's like double wide, you know? Typically, it's only this.
Yeah, you can take a nap on it.
Oh. All right, John, let's see what you got. Let me know if you want to adjust the backpack, too.
It seems like, feels like I'm at Busch Gardens or something.
For real.
I'm getting a ride. Come on, man. All right, so as you can see, I'm gonna go a little bit lower with my feet. You can almost tell already that my knees are almost lined up with the tops of my toes. So I'm gonna have a lot of knee flexion on this movement to focus on quads. All right. All right, so here we go.
Nice. Good. Good control. Come on. Come on. Seven. 8. 9.
All right.
Looked good.
Ooh, this is the hard part. Woo! You guys got one more? That's it, one more.
I think that weight is fine. I'll work them out from there. Woo! All right, let's do it. I'm gonna get some out of this. Get some out.
Finish up strong,
I
Sal.
am. Finish how you start. A little bit water on that thing. All right, Nate, let's get this. Reach these. This off. Six. Good. Oh my God. 151 heart rate. Not even running.
All right, that's it, Sal.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, you're right. A little harder to get out of.
Yeah.
Whoo! Yeah. That flight back home is gonna be interesting.
You'll be sleeping. You'll be sleeping.
Man,
They got us right next to
they
each
got
other.
us right next to each other. The seat's like this, but it's two. All right, Nate, rep it out, man. Rep it out.
That's it, bro.
Rep it out.
That's it, brother.
Yep. Yep. Finish him out, Nate. Finish him out, Nate. Yep. Yep. Keep going, Nate. Keep going, Nate. There you go. There you go. Zone out. Zone out. Zone out and get him. Zone out and get him. That's better. That's what I'm talking about. Make it harder. Make it harder, Nate. Exhaust them. Exhaust them, Nate. Push them. Push them. Yep. Come on. Again. All right. Ooh. You want another one? All right. That's it. That's it. Woo. That's a
So,
wrap.
we appreciate you guys if you guys hung around while we did this, but I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, I don't know, you enjoyed it, a little bit of entertainment, and if you picked up a tip or trick, that's pretty much what we wanted to do this for. So appreciate you guys, love you guys, and thanks for staying tuned.